Okay, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all my dear students, my lovely students. I warmly welcome you to the class of Social Studies. I hope that you all are well and fine. This is Ms. Zunaira, your Social Studies teacher, and today we are going to start a new chapter. Okay, it is our chapter number 16. Okay, students, so are you ready for that? Before going towards the new chapter, let's take some of the flashbacks from previous chapter. Around four chapters you have completed, okay? And the last chapter was Muslim rule in South Asia. In Muslim rule in South Asia, we had learned many of the things, okay? We learned about Muhammad bin Qasim, Mahmud of Ghazna. We learned about different dynasties, Sufism, okay, and Mughals. And you gave me very nice feedback in the last class. And today I expect the same feedback from you. So let's start our today's lecture. So, my dear students, the chapter which we are going to start now is natural resources in South Asia. Okay, we are going to start a new chapter which is natural resources in South Asia. As I told you a number of the times that in this book, the book of your the social studies book of class 6 is mainly composed of the information about South Asia. So here comes another chapter of South Asia, which is natural resources of South Asia. Okay, this is our chapter number 4 according to our syllabus, and it is on page number 44 of your social studies book. In physical class, in many of the physical classes, I have told you about natural resources of South Asia, but we are going to have the review again. Okay, so is a word. Natural is a word which shows that. Okay. So as we know that natural is a word that shows something made by nature or Allah. Okay. So natural resources in South Asia, in this chapter, we are going to see that the things which are made by nature, how they are useful for us. Okay. The word here we have used resources. It means natural resources means those things which are providing benefits to us, right? Those things which are providing benefits to us or the human life or the human economy. Okay, either we eat the nature, some of the things, either we make different things like furniture we make from wood that is taken from plants or trees. Okay, so there are a number of the natural resources. We would see that how they are beneficial for us and how they are useful for us. Okay, so let's start. Before starting the chapter, I request everybody to switch off the cameras, please, beta. So students, let's start our chapter number 5. First, we should know that what are the natural resources? Okay, as I told you that the word natural is indicating something made by Allah Ta'ala or the God, right? A natural resource is something. A natural resource is something that is found in nature, and people use natural resources to meet their needs. To meet their needs. This is very important, okay? We are using the natural resources. Why we are using it? What happens if we do not use the natural resources? Walaikum salam everyone. Walaikum salam beta. Okay, so natural resources are the things which are giving us benefits, right? Natural resource is something found in nature, that is found in nature, and people can use natural resources to meet their needs. We are human beings, okay? God has made us the Ashraf al Makhlukat. We have number of the needs, okay? We fulfill our needs by the use of natural resources. How they are fulfilling our needs? how they are beneficial for us. This is what we are going to learn in this chapter. Okay, so students, here in front of you there is a picture where you can see that there is a water, oil, forest, rocks, minerals, okay, and soils, animals. Now these all are the things which human cannot make. These all are made by nature. These all are made by nature. These all are made by God, right? Like we cannot generate water. We cannot generate energy fuel. Like oil, we cannot generate. We can take energy from it, but we cannot generate ourselves. Forests are made by Allah Ta'ala. Rocks are there. Minerals are there. Soils and animals. We use them to meet our needs. Okay, now here something is written, some of the things are written over here, that what kind of things we get from forest. We get food, wood, medicine, pulp recreation, home of wildlife, rubber, cotton, many of the things. Likewise, many of the things are written in front of you, okay, which we are going to discuss one by one. So this picture shows us that there are a number of the natural resources which are giving us benefits. Okay, we use them to get our needs. So let's go towards the next slide. Here in front of you, few things are listed, right? These few things are the things which we are going to learn in this chapter. So, as I told you, the name of the chapter is Natural Resources. So, we must keep in mind that we are going to learn about the things which are nature made or the natural, right? So, bit number one, or the bullet number one, or the outline number one from this chapter would be forest, okay? The second bullet or outline would be water resources, then agriculture, livestock, poultry, and fisheries, wildlife, and minerals. These all are the things which are natural resources. The word resource shows that that is giving us something. Like if we are going to learn about forest, so it means it is natural resource. It is resource of something. It can be resource of wood, it can be resource of food, it can be resource of medicines. Okay, many of the benefits we can get from it. So my dear students, today's class would be about forest. So let's get started. The very first thing we should know in this chapter, which is our bit number one as well, that is, what is a forest? Okay, so what do you think, students? What is the forest? Forest is an area of land. Okay, forest is an area of land dominated by trees. Usually, what kind of things we see there? Trees. Okay, as you can observe in the background of the same slide, you can observe that a forest is an area of land dominated by usually trees. Hundreds of the definitions of forest are used throughout the world, incorporating factors such as tree density. Okay, many of the definitions can be made for the forest, right? But the easiest one would be a forest is an area of land dominated by trees. Okay, and such as we can divide the definitions according to their factors like tree density, tree height, uh, land use, legal standing, and ecological function. Okay, we are not going to discuss it in detail. It would be difficult for you, so we must keep this thing in our mind, that a forest is an area of land dominated by trees. Okay. Okay, class. Now, as I told you that in this book, we would learn about South Asia. So of course, we would learn about forest, but the forest of South Asia. Okay? In this class, we would learn about the forest of South Asia. So here comes the types of forest in South Asia in front of you. I told you in class as well that there are four types of forest in South Asia. Okay, there are four types of forest in South Asia, right? Number one, mountainous forest. Number two, submountainous forest. Number three, riverine forest. Number four, tidal forest. So students, we are going to learn them one by one. Before that, I request you to consider the word, to concentrate the words properly. If you will see the words properly, you will get the definition of it. Like, right? So let's start from type number one, which is mountainous forest. So let's get started. Now here comes the mountainous forest. I told you in the class as well. Mountainous forest. What kind of word you can see here? That is mountains, right? So the forest which are grown on the mountains. The forest which are grown on the mountains are called mountainous forest. But here we are going to add one thing in it. That one thing would be the forest that grow on higher mountains. This is very important for you. We have to add the higher word in it, okay? The forests that grow on higher mountains are called mountainous forest. Then, as I told you that this chapter involves about the information that is giving us some of the benefits. Okay, so these are grown on the higher mountains, but what kind of benefits we are getting from it? So we must know the names of the trees that are grown on these forests. So these forests, like mountainous forest, consist of fir, deodar, and pine. These are the names of the trees, and we have to remember their names, right? Then we must see one thing as well. The trees which are grown on mountainous forest, they have the leaves. Their leaves are like needle shaped, right? They have needle shaped leaves, and these kind of forests are usually found on Himalayas as well as in South Asia. Okay, so let's go towards the next one. The next one is in front of you now. That is submountainous region, forest. Beta, switch off your camera. Okay, submountaneous forests are those forests which are found on lower mountains. Okay, mountainous is a word that is showing mountains. So remember, the bit number one was mountainous regions. If we do not put higher with that, so that would be the forests that are found on the or the grown on the mountains. So both the definitions would be same, the mountainous forest and the submountaneous forest. Okay, so we have to differentiate it by writing the higher and lower, by saying the higher and lower, so we can differentiate these two types of forest. Right now in the background you can see that the mountains are not so high as we have seen in the mountainous forest. So these are found on the lower mountains and the and valleys. These consist of oak, walnut, and blackberry. Oak, walnut, and blackberry. Okay, the trees which are grown on the submountaneous forest, they usually have broadleaf trees. They are usually broadleaf trees. Means these trees have broadleaf structure. The structure of their leaves are broad, right? Mountainous forest had the leaves which are needle shaped, but submountainous forests are having the leaves which are broad, right? Now again we are talking about our benefit, that what kind of benefit we are getting from it. Wood of oak and walnut is useful for furniture. Okay, and these are mostly found on plains of Indus and Ganges. Let's start the next one. Switch off your camera, Iman. Switch off your camera. Iman, switch off your camera, bete. Let's start the next one. Iman, switch off your camera. Okay. So here comes another type of forest, that is riverine forest. Okay, as I told you that you have to pay attention towards the words of forest, and the word and the name of these forests are riverine forest. See in the background what kind of thing you can see. You can observe the river on the background, and same in the case of the heading of this word. Rania, switch off your camera. Switch off your camera, Rania. Okay, riverine forests are those forests which which are found or grown in plains, usually on the banks of river. Usually on the banks of river. Okay, riverine forests are those forests which are grown in plains, usually on the banks of river. Fine. Now the next thing we should know about it is it consists of shisham and acacia. Shisham and acacia are the names of trees which are found in riverine forest. Okay, they are also called as kikar and bab. These forests are found on plains of South Asia. These are found on the plains of South Asia around rivers. Rivers is showing that uh, they are the forests which are found near the bank of river. Beta, I request everybody to switch off the camera, please. Okay, so here comes the last type of forest in front of you, that is tidal forest. Okay, so tidal forest are those forests. Okay, what are the tides? I asked you in class as well, and many of the students answered me positively. So, with the tides, we can call it in Urdu as leher, right? So, and we see that where are the tides? Tides are usually in river, sea, oceans. Okay, tides cannot be there on the land. So of course we are talking about any water body. So what do we mean by tidal forest? Tidal forests are those forests which are found in coastal regions. And we know about the coast as well. Okay, we know about the coast as well, that what are the coast? Coast are the land regions. Coast are the land regions which are near any water body. Which are near any water body. Tidal forests are found in coastal regions, especially on deltoid area. I told you about deltoid area as well, right? Deltoid areas are the areas where river falls into sea. Where river falls into sea. Okay, deltoid areas are those areas where river falls into sea. So it means on deltoid area, both the types of water, both the kinds of water are present. River water is there, and we call it as fresh water as well, and the sea water is also there, which is salty water, right? So these type of forests are they consist of mangroves. Mangroves is an example of tree, right? And this is really special kind of tree. I told you about this in class as well. Okay, so these are found, tidal forests are found on coast of the Sindh near Karachi and in Sundarban on the coast of Bangladesh. Okay, we will consider Bangladesh as well and different countries of South Asia. Let's talk about the mangroves. Mangroves are the trees which are very useful for us. One thing we can notice here is that mangroves are the trees which require seawater plus fresh water for their growth. They require both the water for their growth. So Allah Ta'ala has created or grown these trees, near the coast, and near the deltoid area. And we know that what are the deltoid area? Deltoid areas are those area where river falls into sea. It means both the water are present over there. Okay, so mangroves need fresh water, and they are found on coast of Sindh near Karachi and in Sundarban on the coast of Bangladesh. Okay, now here comes the importance of forest. The chapter name is Natural Resources of South Asia. Natural resources. We would see something natural that is giving us benefits, that is giving us something which is useful for fulfill our need. We are meeting our needs due to the natural resources. So it plays a vital role in our life. The forest play a vital role in our life. Okay, what kind of roles it plays? Forest provide Forests provide the natural cover to fertile soil. What is the fertile soil? As I told you that we cannot grow plants or trees everywhere. Okay? We need the fertile soil. The soil which has minerals. The soil which has minerals. Forests are something which are made by nature, and fertile soil is already there. Okay? So it means we can say that forests provide the natural cover to fertile soil, and they absorb carbon dioxide. If they are absorbing carbon dioxide, so they must be releasing oxygen. Okay, so a good amount of oxygen the world is taking from the forest, because we can see the number of the plants and the trees around us. Okay, very few plants and trees are around us. These plants cannot fulfill our need. To meet our need, we need forest. Okay, so carbon dioxide is absorbed by forest and oxygen is released by forest. Apart from this, forests are the home to countless animals. Forests are the home to countless animals. As I told you in class as well, many of the wild animals are there. Okay, they need forest to live. Okay, they cannot live here and there. And apart from this, forests give wood, herbs, and shrubs. Herb means jadi booty. We make many of the medicines from herbs and shrubs. And wood, we know about the wood. We use wood to make the furnitures and different, like you can see that in you sit in your class in the school, the doors are made by wood, the desks are made by wood, your rostrum is made by wood. Okay, so around you many things are there which are made by wood. And if we get ill, we use medicine, and forests play a very important role in making of medicine. So students, this was all about today. As this chapter has a number of the things, but we will discuss them one by one. So the first bit of this chapter was forest. Okay, so let's have a quick review. We learned about forest. We know that forest can be natural, okay, and they usually need a regular supply of water and fertile soil to grow in. The forest of South Asia may be divided into mountainous forest, submountainous forest, riverine forest, and tidal forest. Okay, so the mountainous forests are those forests which are found on higher mountains. The forests which are found on higher mountains. The second was submountainous forests, the forests which are found on lower mountains. Okay, here we can differentiate them very easily by their words. Mountainous, the higher mountains; submountainous, the lower mountains. Okay. After that, we learned about riverine forest. Riverine forest are those forests which are found near the banks of river. Okay, in the last we learned about tidal forests. Tidal forests are those forests and they are grown in coastal regions, especially in deltoid areas. And deltoid areas are the areas where the river falls into sea. Okay, and the most common type of tree found in tidal forest is the mangrove, which fresh water as well as sea water for its growth. Okay, and if we see the plants which are grown over there, so mountainous regions are having the plants like fir, pine, deodar. Okay, if we talk about submountaneous forest, so they are having the trees like oak, walnut, and blackberry. And the wood of oak and walnut is especially useful for furniture. Okay, riverine forests are those forests which are grown near the banks of river. We must know the names of the trees, and the trees' names are shisham and acacia. They are also called as kikar or bab. Okay. On the tidal forest, the mangroves are grown. Okay, and they need what kinds of water? Fine. Then we learned about the importance of the forest. Forests provide a natural cover to fertile soil. If forest disappear, then the soil would also be destroyed, and the land will become a desert. Okay, we can see that deserts are the dry land, and there is a lack of plants over there. Okay, so if the forest disappear, then the soil will be destroyed, and the land will become a desert. Also, the excessive soil washed away by rivers will cause heavy flood. Forests absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and produce oxygen, which is very important process for preserving life on this planet. Okay, so students, apart from this, we learned that forests are providing the home to countless animals. Okay, and from forests we are getting many kinds of herbs, shrubs, and they would be useful for making our medicine. So let's start the review from you. Are you ready for that? I want very quick answers. Are you ready? Thank you everyone who is admiring my presentation. Okay, so let's start question answers. Everybody would answer me quickly. Okay, so students, what are the natural resources? Can you define it in one line? Hurry up. What are the natural resources? What are the natural resources? Are our fans and tube lights and fridge are the natural resources? Fridge and tube lights, fans, refrigerator are natural resources? Very good, very good. So what are the natural resources? Very good, Yusera. Very good, Alina. Very nice. Abdullah Shabash. Saad, very good. Very good, Varda. Zain, good. Okay, Alina. Good. Shabash. Very nice. Impressive. Good on. Very nice, Meera. Parvez, good. Alina, nice. Okay, let's go towards the second question, which is how many types of forest are there in South Asia? Hurry up. Don't define it. Just tell me how many types of forest. Good, Iman, Naima, Hania. Okay, okay, very good, very good. Okay, okay. So Hema, Meera, Yusera, Varda, Saad, Alina, good. Good, Javeria. Okay, good. Very good, Parvez. Okay, everybody has told me that there are four types of forest in South Asia. Very good, Varda. Okay, now start giving me the names of these forests. Hurry up, quickly. Very good, Hania. Very good. Very nice, Hania. Good, Naima. Javeria, very good. Good. Good, Hamza, Sohima, Miram, very good. Good, Raja. Very nice, very nice. Good, Yusara, very good. Very good. Good, Zan. Lina, Naima, Abdullah, very nice. All the answers are correct. I hope that you have not opened your book. Okay. Okay, very good, Naima. Okay, okay, okay. Very good, everyone. Now, you will tell me that what are the mountainous forest? Very good, student. What are the mountainous forest? Very good, Alina. You will just tell me the definition, okay? You will not tell me about the types of trees found over there. That would be another question. Very good. Good, Hamza. Very good. So, Hima, Yusera, On, Parvez, Varda, Zan, Saad. Very good, Iman. Very good, Hania. Meera. Very good, Abdullah. Very good, Hamza. Hamza, I did not ask for the names of trees. I asked for the definition. Okay, good, Raja. Okay, good. Okay, now next question is, what are the tidal forests? What are the tidal forests? What are the tidal forests? Good, Hamza. Good, Zan. Iman, good. Iman, I'm talking about tidal forest. You have told me the correct answer, but you have told me the half answer. Okay, good. Very good. Very nice. Hamza, Alina, on Abdullah. Very good, Abdullah. Very good. Good, Javeria. Very good. Yusara. Very good. Naima. Well done. Good, Varda. Come on, everybody's supposed to answer me. Okay, now tell me about submountaneous forest. Good, Meeram. Very good, Saad. Good, Alina. Good. Hamza, Zain, Varda, on. Very good. Very good, Raja Rizwan. Mashallah, mashallah. Everybody's so active. I don't know that you have opened your book or not. Hopefully, you are answering me by yourself. Very good. Salima, Abdullah, Parvez. Very good. Very good, everyone. Okay, let's start the next question. Now you're supposed to tell me about the riverine forest. Hurry up. Just define it in one line. Just define the riverine forest in one line. Come on, class. Very good. Alina, Meera. Chronic plains. Okay, very good one. Good, Yusera. Good. Very nice. Hmm. So everybody has told me that where the riverine forests are found. Now you'll tell me the name of the trees or the examples of the trees of submountaneous forest. Submountaneous forest. The names of the trees which are found on submountaneous forest. Very good, very good, very good. Well done, everyone. Raja remembers kicker. Good. Okay, very good, Alina. Okay, nice. Good. Very good, Zain. Saad. Saad, I'm talking about submountains. Okay, now tell me the name of trees which is very well known and that requires seawater and fresh water for the growth. Tell me the name of the tree which requires seawater and fresh water for the growth. Very good, very good. Very nice, everyone. Impressive. Good. Okay, very good. Okay, class, very good. Okay, tell me the name of area where river falls into sea. Tell me the name of area where river falls into sea. Iman, switch off your camera. Very good, everyone. Okay, okay, it's deltoid area. Okay. Tell me the name of the trees which are grown on the Rhine forest. Thank you, Ajwa. Thank you. Very good, everyone. Very good. Okay, I'm repeating the question. I asked to name the trees which are grown on riverine forest. Hurry up, beta. Now I am switching to another question. Okay, tell me how are the leaves of mountainous regions? Mountainous forest. Tell me about the leaves of the trees of mountainous forest. Very good, Saad. Very good. Okay, broadleaf trees are found where? Where are the broadleaf trees are found? Where are broadleaf trees found? On a sub. Okay, sub. Complete. Then please name it completely. Good. Good, everyone. Okay. Very good. Good, Hania, Miram. Good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, start telling me the benefits we are getting from forest. What is the importance of forest? Tell me any two to three. Tell me two to three lines of the reasons that why forests are very important to us. Good, Raja. Very good, Hamza. Good, Alina. Very good. Mm, very good. Switch off the camera, Sana. Very good. Sana, switch off the camera. Good. Very good. The home of animals. Very good. Very good. Okay, wood is obtained from the trees or forest. Very good. Very good. Good, Zan. Good. Good, you, Sarah. Very good. They provide homes to animals. We get herbs and shrubs from the forest, which are used to make medicines. Very good. We get wood to make furniture, etc. Very good. Okay. So now, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. You have responded me very well, and I'm very thankful to you that everybody is admiring the presentation and everybody has got whatever I have taught. So it's time to say goodbye to all of you. Beta, take care of yourself. Bye, everyone. Allah Hafiz. Bye.